When teens have done something like swear at you, there's been this big fight, and you feel like the whole world has crumbled around you, and it could be the next day, but it could really be minutes later. They come into the room and say, could you drop me off at so-and-so's? And you're like, if you think I'm doing anything nice to you for the rest of your life, you got another thing coming. We want to solve this. We want to make it better. And the problem is that we're taking it much more seriously than they are in that moment. So it's hard to remember being back to a teen year, but those teen years are really very much in the moment. That's why, they will drop all of their assignments and go off and play basketball because they forgot that that's still going to be there when they get back. They live in the moment. They thrive in the moment. So when the moment's over for them, it's over. And when you hold on to it, they don't get it. So how many of you, parents of teens, have tried to get that teenager to realize that you're still frustrated by something, and they look at you like, what is wrong with you? That happened 10 minutes ago? Get over it. So this happens even in their relationships with each other, that they can bounce back rather quickly because they have to, because the drama is so big all the time that they can't keep going from one drama, holding on to it too long, because there's going to be another one right behind it. So when they do things, instead of wanting some sort of deep remorse from them about how could you do this to me, what we're going to recognize is when they come back in and they're calm, what they're saying is, this relationship was never really broken in the first place. I just had my moment. However, it is a teaching opportunity to say, sounds like you're ready to be respectful now because you want me to take you someplace, or because you're ready. So let's just rehearse how that could go differently the next time. Remember just a few minutes back, or remember yesterday before we ended our day and it didn't go so well. Let's try, how would that sound differently to, I don't need to do that. You don't need to do it, but I do. I need to hear how it could be different for us. So that would be helpful for me. Would you be willing to try that again? And we'll see how we can get through this differently. And when you do that, then the apology comes more naturally. I could do it differently. All right, fine. And if there's a little bit of humor in that, all the better. Take it lightly and say, I want to make sure that we know how we're going to get through this together when the next upset happens. Does that make sense?